Puff, puff, give me my puff, puff. Give me my puff, puff. Ha, 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 ha. Hi, welcome to Ride with Tinu. If you are just new here and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel Ride with Tinu. My name is Atinuke Matishobo. So, the first scene you saw is a line from a very popular Nigerian movie, End of the Weekend. I'm sure a lot of you have watched that movie. Honestly, I haven't seen that movie. It's very scary. It's a horror movie. And then we're going to talk about something today, something very, very important. While that might remind you of so many things in your childhood and it might make you smile, but at the end of the video, I don't think you might be smiling that much. Welcome to Ride with Tino. In my channel, we discuss thought-provoking issues, social commentaries, and everything in between. So this is a good place for you to subscribe if you love to hear interesting things and just get enlightened. Yes. So, have you been told when you were growing up, don't collect sweets? How many of you have been told, don't collect sweets, don't collect biscuits, don't collect puff puff, don't collect this, especially if you were born and raised in Nigeria? Yes, so I'm not talking to the non-Nigerians this time around, but you can still stick around and learn a lot about Nigerian culture. So if you've been told don't collect sweets, don't collect biscuits, puff puff, anything from your classmates while growing up, it's probably because of this woman we're going to talk about today, Helen Ukpabio. Yes. So recently, last week, I was on X and an account wished Helen Ukpabio. So in case you don't know who Helen Ukpabio is, she's a Nigerian pastor and founder of the Liberty Gospel Foundation. Yes, a church where they do deliverance and all of that. Honestly speaking, before November, I wasn't even aware of any pastor called Helen Ukpabio. Some of you may know her, but from what I've researched about her, she's a female pastor and her teaching hold believes that children could be wizards, possessed, witchcraft, children could be agents of Satan. And then there were a list of things she wrote of, oh, if your child is doing this, your child is a witch. And not everybody is enlightened to filter what they hear. Some people run along with it and started accusing their little children. Some took them to places, and that was where the issue of child abuse began. So many children littered on the streets of southern Nigeria because the teachings were very prevalent in southern Nigeria, Cross River State to be precise, Akwa Ibom. And even till today, so many people say some families are still scarred as a result of the teachings of Helen Ukpabio. Do you think Helen Ukpabio should be prosecuted? Or do you think it's just a matter of religious freedom and not everybody is supposed to ride along with what any preacher says? Should she be held accountable? Should she be made arrested? I want to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. So we are diving into why we're talking about her today. So when that an account on X, one jobless boy, yes, I'm going to put it on the screen, he wished her happy birthday. There were so many comments under it. Many people were not even wishing her happy birthday. Many people were wishing it would be her death day. There were so many toxic comments. And then there was one quoted comment that stood out. I'm going to also display it on the screen. And they were like, wow, isn't this the woman that made people burn their children alive and all of that because of alleged witchcraft accusations, all stemming from her teachings, her beliefs, and some of her films? Wow. It really got interesting because I started seeing comments of people saying, oh, it was this woman that made my mom accuse me of being a witch and all of that. Her ministry is based in Cross River State, Calabar. And there has been a lot of victims of child abuse, all because they have been accused of being witches. Like, come on, this is the 21st century and we have people like Elon Musk already trying to, create flying cars or flying out of Mars space. And in Nigeria, what are we still doing? We are still suspecting a 6-year-old of being a witch. So this has put a question onto how our society is and to what level of religious practice should be tolerated. You know, there are a lot of laws, Nigerian laws, that are against harmful religious practices, but has anybody been held accountable? No. So people are calling for her prosecution, as a matter of fact. But I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your opinion. What do you think? Or do you think this is just a matter of religious freedom? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What was really surprising about this is many people came under the tweets. I saw many comments on Twitter, many tweets posts on X platform that were saying, oh, I remember my childhood. It was so horrible because I was done this. I was suspected of being this. My mom took me to this. I was like, wow. There was a plethora of comments. It was almost like the Me Too camp when people started coming out. I don't know if you're someone like that is watching this video and you would love to share an experience or two. Why am I bringing this topic is because we really have to discuss as a society the level of religious practices and there should be a boundary to all of this. Because the truth be told, we never know who may be next. Yes, whose child may be next. Children were abandoned by their families, vulnerable people. You know, what is really annoying about this is because vulnerable people, for us to move forward as a nation, we got to enforce those laws again against harmful religious practices, because the kind of things that happen in Nigeria as a result of religious beliefs, extremism, is really appalling. I could remember sometime, was it last 2 years, where someone was stoned to death and burned because of a blasphemous statement she made in Sokoto. So these are the things. A lot of laws need to be enforced again, because revisiting these issues just, it makes my head boil, because a lot of people are vulnerable, women, children. So why people are calling for Helen Ukpabio's prosecution is because her teachings have been targeted to vulnerable children. So do you have a story like that? Would you love to share? Or what are your thoughts about all of this? I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned something, and I do hope to see your thoughts and comments about this particular topic. I can't wait to see it down in the comment below. Thank you for watching this video, and if you love to see more topics like this, I urge you to subscribe. I remain Advocacy. Bye, and see you on another video.